Hey, 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 all my funky junk friends. How are you guys today? I hope you guys are having a great day. Yay. Because I'm doing something a little different today. I am live on YouTube, and I am going to attempt to also go live at the same time on Facebook. So we will see how that turns out. Not done it before. I don't know if, I'll be able to see everybody's comments and everything, but I will do my best to see what I can see. So it looks like I'm live on Facebook too. So there we go, you guys. How exciting. You know what? I'm going to look at something here real quick. As far as the layout goes, see if I can get myself any closer. I don't know that I can. If anything changes, nothing changes. Oh, well, hello. I saw you earlier today, Crafty Queen. How are you? Hello, Marilyn. Hello. What's going on? Anything exciting? No, nothing exciting right now. Anyway, so what I was saying is I'm trying to go live 2 places. Let's see how it works. Hello, Cindy from Indiana. That's right where I'm at. Okay, you guys, let's get started. There's all kinds of information in the description. It tells you how to get to, hi, Sandy, the Crafty Creators community, the Facebook groups, the YouTube groups, our regular people. There's 4 of us. There's Tammy, there's me, there's Michelle from Design and Vine, and Kristy from Kristy's Craft Cottage that normally do these on Wednesdays. Oh, no, tornado warnings. That stinks. That stinks. So, you know what? I forgot to turn my, I went to turn this silly glue gun on about 3 times, and I kept forgetting. I forgot again. Let me plug that in real quick. You guys, I'm sorry. Anyway, but there's all kinds of links and stuff up there. So what we're going to do tonight, hi, Sydney. The other morning on the Crafty Bunch, I go live on Monday mornings at 8 o'clock with that group. We started working on this as a secondary project because our first project we got done real quick, and it was this little snowman here. Isn't he adorable? Be my Valentine. We got him done, so we jumped over and started working on this little project here that I didn't quite get finished. So I thought we could finish this project. Okay, then I have a little bit of an unboxing to do. I have an unboxing to do for Decoupage Queens. Yay! So that's fun. And TH Decor. And I do have affiliate links for those. They are in my link tree. And if I am talking loud or anything, Monday, you guys know I had a cold. It's moved into my ear. So I feel like somebody's plugging this ear, so you see me acting funny. That's why. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, we started this. This is just a canvas right here. And I took hymnal pages, and I crumpled them up and ripped them. See all the texture on there? And just decoupaged them on this canvas right here, real quick, real fast. See, we didn't even go all the way to the edges, you know, stuff like that. So, and then I just took some antiquing wax and went over the top of it. Then we dry brushed these little hearts here. This came on one of those things from Dollar Tree that I don't even know what it said. I have it from last year. So I just did the backs of them. I just painted them, dry brushed them a little bit, and we're going to glue those guys on there. I pulled out a key, and I showed you guys this fun ribbon. I think I got it at Walmart. It's I think for leftover from Halloween. But we're going to wrap this on here. Then this beautiful, beautiful sequence ribbon from our friends at Heart's Desire in her Etsy shop. She has all different colors of these. I have them sitting right here. And what's really cool about it is look at these beautiful spools that they come on. But see, there's silver, there's red, there's silver, there's a copper color. Here's a gold. And here's a gray one. And I'm not positive, but I do believe she still has a little bit left over there. If you were interested, that's in her Etsy shop. It's Heart's Desire by Art's Desire for You on Etsy. So anyway, we're going to put those on here and put those on. got this fun key out. Don't know for sure if I'm going to do the key. But of course, I'm going to pull out some Essential Stencils. This is from the Valentine collection that just recently came out. They do still have a few of them left. So I know that copper is absolutely beautiful. You guys, this is kind of cool because it's telling me, I wasn't sure how this would work, but up here, I'm going to tell you guys because we're all friends here, right? Up here, it tells me who is on YouTube and who is on Facebook. So I can tell, I thought I would have to have like, 16 devices up here to be able to see all the comments. But as long as I can read that right there, I've got Facebook pulled up over here, but on my StreamYard, I can see everybody and just see which ones they're on. So this is kind of cool. I didn't release about Decoupage cleaning. I have to place an order. Oh, do you? Well, go to that discount code because I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's all new. So I read the stuff before Christmas and it's already gone out of my head. But I need to do a little rereading it and stuff. I'm not sure what discount you get, but you would get a discount. So that's what's so cool is, and it is on my link tree. I think it's 20%. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's that. But anyway, what'd I do with that? Love like Jesus. I thought this would be really cute on here on the hearts. Okay, put the love on that heart right there, and then like Jesus, and then the John 13:24 on here. Now, obviously, you guys can tell if I hold that up there, it doesn't quite fit. So we will put the words on separately so that we can get them all the way on that heart. Then we're just going to glue them on there. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that unboxing from the Decoupage Queen and the TH Decor. Got all kinds of fun stuff. We might play with that a little bit. I did pull up something because I ordered one piece of rice paper. It does say Merry Christmas on it, but it's beautiful. And so I want to put it on a canvas and make a little frame around it. And I also pulled out a jar because one of the things I ordered from them is the ice effect. This ice effect. I thought we'd try it on this ball jar. I've never done it. I haven't even read how to do it, but we're going to just go for it. So I thought we would pull all that out. If by chance we get all that done, where is that? Have you ever done glass bead gel? No. No, I have not, Luann. What is that? I might have to look that up and do that. If we get completely done, I don't think we will, because I'm just going to yip yap too much. I did cut out this cute little snowman to hang, like on your door or whatever. And we could start painting him if we get time. If we don't, it's not a big deal. So let's get started on the stenciling while my glue gun heats up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on here, and I'm just going to, I was trying to decide if I want to do black or if I want to do white. So since I can't decide, I think I'll do white. We'll see what it looks like. And if we don't like it, then we'll go black over the top, because it'd be easier to go black over white than white over black. So let's just start stenciling those right there real quick. So I just got my paint right here. And I like to use the chalk paint by Rust-Oleum, and I like to put out a ton. I don't know why I do that every single time. But when you stencil, you want to get your paint on the end of your brush, and then you want to swirl it around and kind of offload it from your brush and work it up into your bristles. You want it up in the bristles, not sitting on the end of the bristles. Okay, and then it's usually a smart idea to go ahead and take you a little paper towel, a shop rag, or whatever, and kind of go through it again. And that really gets your brush dry. And you think, you really, when you look at it, you think, man, that brush is way too dry. But you would be surprised how much paint is still on there. And the key to stenciling, like you guys have heard me say 100 times, less is more. So if you need to do multiple coats, you do multiple coats. It's better than to try to get it all covered in one coat. That's just a disaster waiting to happen. And we don't want disasters. Now, see, I moved my thing just a little bit, but I think that love shows up really good in the white. Let's look at it when we sit it with these other two. Oh, yes. I think I like the white. I think that looks good. All right. So now, like Jesus, I want to put that on there. Okay. So I'm going to get my like, and I'm going to try to put it up here as high as I can without going off my heart right there. Okay. And just to be safe, I'm going to go ahead. Oh my gosh. You guys, I did a little bit of cleaning. Not a lot of cleaning, just a little bit of cleaning. But one of the things I did do, and I don't know why I did it. I probably shouldn't have. But my little stand I have over here that is normally covered. Oops, I want to paint that. Heavens. That is normally covered in little pieces of tape like this. I cleaned them all off. So, hey, thank you. Was it copper small glass bead? You can add any color and stencil. I'm going to have to check that out. Yes, I like the snowman. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, I'm seeing everything up on here. I want to make sure I'm scrolled down. Okie doke. All right, so we're just going to keep going here. Just piddle around. I hope everybody's had a good New Year so far. See, I went right to my project without going over on my paper towel, and it was a little thick. I could tell by looking at it. But the key to stenciling is less is more, and making sure your project is flat and not, have something underneath it where your bristles could run underneath it. So now I'm going to cover up the word like there just to be safe. All right, I'm going to take my dryer here and just dry it just a tish. Thank you, Amy Dean. How are you? So just finishing up this fun little thing. And now I'm gonna have to really move it up here by the like to get the J and the S on. You guys, I don't mind if the J and the S kind of runs off of the hearts a little bit. You're gonna know what it. Let's just completely move it. You're gonna know what it says, even if we lose a little bit of those letters. That does not bother me at all. So. Anyway, well, you guys, tonight up after me is Michelle from Design and Vine. Her link is up in my description. And then after that was supposed to be Kristy from Kristy's Craft Cottage. Well, she's had an emergency and she won't be going live tonight, but it is going to be me and Michelle from what I understand. I've been trying to get my house, my craft room, my life, my mind, my body in order. It's not working. Oh, Marilyn, I understand. I had to go get my iPad. I can't see my cell phone. That is the bad thing about when we use StreamYard. The only way to really get where it's full screen is if I landscape my iPad there or my phone or whatever. But then when I do that, the area that you guys can see is so small. So it's either you would see here or you would see my face. So I don't know. I thought maybe you might want to see my face and the project, not just there. But see how Jesus ran off of there? But that's okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this John 13:24, and I think I can just fit it right along this edge here so that you can we can still get that on there. Yeah, it'll fit. It'll kind of go up into the word Jesus, but I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me at all. So I'm just going to go right over that real light. I don't get crazy when I'm stenciling. I don't mind if they're a little, I guess you'd say like iridescent type or not filled in all the way. So, hey, there's my friend Lisa from Heart's Desire. Oh, and there's Melanie. Hello, you guys. Hello. So, we got that done. I'm going to stick these over here. So I can't wait to use that. That's going to be fun. And the new Valentine stencils and stuff, they're right here. Look at these cute little gnomies. Look at them. Aren't they cute? Those are going to be cute on something. And here's another little set, 6-inch set. I do have something exciting happening this Sunday. our Stencil Soul Sisters group, we are going to be doing an event together this Sunday. So I encourage you, it's an evergreen event. It's an event that we're going to be showing, what we mean by evergreen is showing things that we can use every day, not holiday, not Valentine's, not winter, kind of like an everyday thing. And I have cut something out really cool that you're going to be able to use. You know, we get all these 6-inch stencils and we get lots of pieces to them that we're going to be able to use those as kind of an interchangeable thing. So I'm kind of excited about doing that. So Sunday, watch for that on Sunday. Now I'm just going to glue this ribbon on here. Now I probably should have got my stapler out because it probably would have been better to staple this ribbon on here, but I didn't get it out. And it's, I don't even know if it's over there. I think we've been doing all this remodeling and I actually think, oh, I do know, it's back out in the barn. So I'm going to have to go get that back. Now this is kind of like a mesh. I'm just going to go over the top and then kind of push it down with my little brush here and not worry about it. Not worry about it at all. It'll be good enough. So, because this little picture right here will probably be something that I would hang on the wall, not necessarily sit where you could still see the back. So I'm going to cut this down just a little bit, just so I don't have all this extra stuff hanging out here. And yeah, I think if we stapled this, it would probably be better, but I didn't. So shame on me. So I'm going to go ahead. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit down here to help hold it. And that way I can leave it bumped up a little bit and see if that might hold it down a little bit better. It might not. I'm probably wasting my time making a mountain out of a molehill. It probably doesn't matter. So you guys all picked out your word of the year or done your resolutions and figured out what all the fun things you're going to do this year. I have not. And I have lots of ideas of some new fun things to do here on our page. But nothing big, nothing major. So anyway, so there, put that on. That long story. That was a long way around putting that on there. Took a long time to do. All right, so I'm going to just do the same thing. I'm going to put some glue there, put some glue here. And like I said, if you're doing this, please staple it. It would be better to be stapling it. But I did not. Stapler's out in the barn. So anyway, this works. This will work. And if it comes loose, I will staple it, right? I keep saying staple, staple. Let's say it one more time. Staple it, staple it. Lost my mind, you guys. So anyway, here we go. I know a lot of my crafting friends have some fun and exciting things coming up that they're going to be doing and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that because I absolutely love helping support my friends and, you know, their ideas and their fun stuff that they've got going on. So I'm excited about that. You guys, I don't think it's a bad thing to announce here either. Our friend Renee from Flip Flop Furnishings, she's going to be a regular on the Essential Stencil page on Thursdays. She got that new gig going on. So that's fun. That's fun. I'm looking forward to that because I'm telling you what, that woman comes up with some beautiful, beautiful things. Now, you guys, I feel like I'm going to glue these on here. And I feel like there should be something. But yet, I pulled this key out. I thought this key might be kind of cute on here somewhere. Maybe do something like, I don't know. I probably should do maybe a bow, or I don't know. I might like it just being simple. Let's just glue it on. Let's just glue it on and see what we decide. I need a new stick and my glue gun right here. So I don't know. I kind of like just being simple. Just being simple on here. You know. Anyway, you guys, this project I started Monday on my live early Monday morning. So if you wanted to see, I mean, all I did was decoupage hymnal papers on there. I just did that and then antique waxed it over the top. So I didn't do anything real fancy or nothing. And then dry brushed these hearts. I don't know. I kind of like it just being simple like this. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Charlene. Yeah, Renee, I think it's, like I told you, it literally made me cry. I was so happy for you because I know that was a goal of yours and you did it. You did it. It's just, you know, it's funny because there's some people in the world that let envy, I guess you could say, get in the way of their happiness. And we shouldn't be that way. We should be supportive of each other because, you know, that I don't even know the words to use, but you know, everybody gets envious of other people. It just happens, you know, but we don't need to be envious of each other. Everybody has what they're meant to do, what God created them to do. Everybody has that in them. And so it just takes time. It takes time and you'll find your thing. This may be Renee's thing. Like I said, okay, we're talking about Renee right now. This is her thing. This is a goal she reached. And it was in the cards for her. It was something that, you know, that was planned for her. And I know that there's a couple people that might be jealous of the fact that she gets to do that. Well, there's no need to be jealous. You know, we need to be backing each other up. We need to be helping each other. We need to be there and be everybody's, you know, there are so many negative people in the world. And I would rather be your cheerleader and someone that you can come and talk to and tell things to and things like that than to ever be somebody that you wouldn't want that. You get what I'm saying? Kind of rattling. Anyway, so there, that's cute. That's cute. I think he turned out pretty cute. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my stencil brush. Yeah, I'm done with it. I'm going to stick it over there. I'm going to go ahead and fold this over. That's why I like to use aluminum foil a little bit because you can fold it over and then when you throw it in the trash, you don't have white paint everywhere. But I can also fold it over because there's still spots I can use on here and set it over there so I don't stick stuff in it because I tend to do that. Now let's get to this TC Decor and the Decoupage Queen. Okay, I'll show you the stuff that I got from the TC Decor right here. Now you guys saw we did the YouTube I did with Miss Lisa. And we did the owl, and I actually used this then, the Snow Paste by Pentart. They have a ton of Pentart products on that page. Okay, and like I said, you do get a discount if you go through that link. I believe we get a little bit, but I don't know. I'm just all about the discount for you guys. Discount for me too, right? But then I got this ice effect. I thought this looked really, really cool. And we're going to try that. I pulled out this ball jar that I've had sitting around, and we're going to put some of that on there. And we're going to try it and see what it looks like. Now, I also grabbed some distressed inks, okay? Because I have the vintage photo, but I don't have the black or the walnut. I have some of that antique linen, but I didn't have the other colors, and I wanted to see what they look like, you know. So I went ahead and grabbed that too. And then what kind of goodness do we have in this little package here too? I don't even remember what I ordered. It's all, they notified me to ask me if I wanted to do affiliate link with them. So I ordered all this stuff before Christmas. Then Christmas happened, so I think it makes it frosty and look like it's icy. So let's try it, right? I got some Crackle medium because you guys, you know, I'm the master of Crackle. Crackle never works right for me. So we're going to try this one. We're going to try this one. And before everybody says it, no, I have never tried the Elmer's glue method. That's probably what I should stick to because I have bought the Decor. I mean, I've bought like a ton of them. Now, the one from the Plaster Paint Company, it did work, but it was real fine crackle. So, but I don't know. I just keep doing that. Now, this is a vintage effect medium, and I watched a video on this, and it's a little bit like the crackling, but it doesn't crackle. It let me see what it says. This medium helps to obtain aged antique effect on painted objects or furniture. It should be simply smeared to the surface, let dry, then covered with acrylic paint, and then sanded, and it makes it real easy to sand. So maybe a little bit like the Vaseline effect or dry brushing or anything like that. But the videos I seen was beautiful, cool. So we're gonna have to do that sometime too. And then of course I got some Decoupage varnish and glue. So I'm assuming this is matte finish, water-based, all-in-one gel glue and varnish. So it's basically for your napkins, your papers, and things like that. And with it saying varnish on it, that means it has a clear coat on top. And then we have our snow-based right there. Okay, so we're going to try that ice effect, but let's just do it right now. So I got this ball jar right here, and it's been sitting around in here. I'm going to take this ring off, and let's just try it. I don't know. I might be doing it wrong. And if we are, we'll YouTube it and learn to do it the right way next time, right? So, have any of you guys used this up? Where are you at? I am in Indiana. What's that name again? It's there's a link on my link tree. It's TC Decor. Has all this brands of stuff. Howdy, Lois. Yes, we are each other's champions, and we should be that way. We should be that way. We should be, helping each other and not being silly about things. Okay, ooh, this is kind of like a paste. Because like I said, I've never tried this. And if you guys follow me, you know that I like to just, hey, let's just try it together. Because if it's not going to work right, it's not going to work right on the live, right? So we might as well do it together and figure it out. So it seems to be a little bit like a paste. So I'm just going to grab a chippy brush. I wonder if we should use maybe we should use a little palette knife. I don't know if any of you guys use that. Heading out to support Cindy for okie dokie. Thank you for stopping by, Miss Renee. You want to try? I know, don't we all? We all want to try it all. So I've never done it. So let's just, because see, look at it. It's super thick. So I'm thinking we're going to put it on with the palette knife and then let it dry. But see how it has that iridescent colors in there? It's like almost like it's got glitter, and I don't know. We'll just find out. Let's try it. Why not, right? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to do it like this. Let's try it both ways. You guys, I should have watched some videos on this, but I was so excited about wanting to try some of this. And, oh, look how that. I think the brush is better. I think the brush might be a little bit better. Maybe, I don't know. Wonder if it's supposed to be that thick. We'll find out, right? We'll find out. Maybe there's something you add to it. I don't know. I'm not sure. But see, look at that. It's given it kind of a, I'm not sure what I want to say. We might have to watch some videos, you guys, because I feel like I'm pulling up all the glitter by going across there. Have you guys done this? Who's done this before? Who has used this type of product before? It's a lot like the Snow Tech, but I thought it would be more, look like ice on here. Okay, so that's where we brushed it. Let's brush that there. Right there. Now let's take our little spatula here, and let's just put a little spot. This is just an old ball jar. It's not anything special. And let's put it on kind of thick over here. And let's see what it does when it's on here thick. So, thank you, Krista. Thank you. You had your heart CT yesterday, and Prednisone is still in my system, lack of sleep, heart racing. Oh, Michelle, I'm sorry. Thank you. I try to be calming. I try. So I just don't want to put anybody to sleep, though. I tell you what, I can't remember who it is, but there is a crafter that every time I watch her, I have to rewatch her because she has a very calming voice, and I fall asleep sometimes watching her. But I'm one of those people too that I don't know if I'm doing this right. You guys, we're gonna have to YouTube this. This is crazy. This is crazy because I'm not sure that this is. See over there? It does kind of look frosty, but I don't know what about the glitter and the little iridescent pieces in there. I don't like it caked on. So, well, now we know. Now we know that we need to find directions on things first, because I'm telling you, the video that I did watch, but it's been a minute. I don't remember exactly how they did it because I was just watching to learn what the product was. I wasn't really watching how you apply it. You get what I mean? So what they did was very pretty. So maybe I'm just doing it too thick. I don't know. We know. So Michelle, are you still going to come on after me? Are you just feeling yucky? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I've got a little bit of a cold right now, so that's not helping. I was telling everybody at the beginning, this cold that I've had has moved into my ear. So I have one ear that's like clogged up. You guys, I'm not sure about this stuff, but I'm sure it works great because I've seen a lot of cool videos on it, but I need to learn how to do it. So we're going to just sit this over here and let it dry, and we'll look at it after it dries for a few minutes and see what it looks like now that I got it on my arm and got it on my table. I should have looked up how to do it first. You guys, that's just me though. I do that. I want to do it, so I just do it. So anyway, so that's the ice effect. Maybe it does. Maybe you're not supposed to put on glass. I don't know. I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer. Okay. Oh, that has paint on it, Kristy. Sit that down. There we go. All right. So here is what I got from Decoupage Queen, you guys. I got a bunch of rice papers. Now, yes, I did get to pick out the ones that I wanted to order. You know, I ordered them, and so I picked out a few of these that I thought were really cool. My phone is ringing. There we go. Look at that sunflower. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. That's going to be in a beautiful background. I am picturing this on something with salt wash around it. Something that's really textured and chunky. You know what I mean? I love it. I love it. I know ear pain is weird because it feels like somebody's got their hand over this. Here, I'm gonna have to call the doctor because it's driving me crazy. But anyway, so, and look at this. These are all rice papers, and they had a ton. Look at those. You guys, I am ready for spring. So look at the colors in there. We got some dragonflies and some daisies. Daisies are my favorites. I guess it would be laid this way probably. I think it goes both ways. I'm not sure. Well, anyway, I love daisies. Daisies are my favorite. With the dragonflies, look at these beautiful butterflies. And there's little sections here where we could cut those out and do fun things. Owls. Owls are my favorite thing. So I had to order the owl ones that they have because I love owls. And I'm thinking about doing something really cool with this one and putting it in my new bathroom. My bathroom downstairs is gray and white, and I think that would be really cool in there. And look at the pretty birds. Aren't these awesome? And this bead. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have never used rice paper. Now, this is Christmas, but I couldn't pass up that sweet little gnome. Isn't he cute? He is absolutely adorable. And I think he would be okay for wintertime. It says, best wishes to you during the holiday season, but I don't think that matters. Then, of course, we had to get a couple little fairies right there. And yes, thank you for hitting. Okay, I wanted to make sure because you said that, and then I was sitting here thinking that, well, maybe you aren't feeling well and you weren't going to go on, and I didn't want to make people go look for you if you weren't going on, but I knew you had it set up. So isn't that cool? And then look at this. Y'all know me, you know I love colors. So I had to get this for these beautiful colored backgrounds. I love these. I love these, you guys. I'm so excited to start using them and stuff. But here's what we're going to do today. I love this truck. I love this scene right here. Now, it does say Merry Christmas right here, but I don't care. I don't care. If I wanted to, I could go over the top of that. But here's my thought. I just like the print. I don't want to do anything fancy with it. I just like the print. So I'm going to put it on this piece of canvas. This is just a canvas board. And then we're going to take these paint sticks and attach that canvas board to these paint sticks as kind of like a frame to go around it, because I think with that truck in there, it just kind of add a little something, you know, vintagey looking. So we're going to get started on that. And I planned on using, we'll just use our Waverly Antique Wax. I was going to use my black Min Wax, but it's over there. I forgot to grab it. So I'm just going to open this up and we're just going to start working on it. Now, since we got the other stuff, we're just going to use that Decoupage varnish and glue. We'll use that to put this on. Now, I'm not cutting it. I'm not ripping it. I'm just going to put it on, and then we'll kind of sand around the edges here and get it even. And that's why I'm going to put these little sticks on here just to add a little something. I think it'll just be cute like that. So let's get started. Let's get started. I think it's going to be cute. I mean, it's just something, like I said, it says Merry Christmas right there. A little small, but I'm okay with that. I like the truck. I like the truck stuff. And I don't know, we may end up adding some of that snow paste on there. But let's just try this stuff, you guys. That's the fun part about you know, getting new art supplies and stuff like that, is trying them out. And I've not seen anybody else try these out, so that's why I was clueless on the other thing. My brush has gone a little crazy here. Let me see if I can get it. I must have not got it cleaned last time. There it goes. There it goes. All right, so let's just start. Let's just start. Now, this is pretty thick. It's not real thin like the Liquitex matte medium that I usually use on my napkins and stuff. This is a lot thicker. You probably should use a bigger brush to cover a bigger area. But we're just going to start right here on the edge. And if you're going to ask, can you do the iron-on method? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I'm going to assume that you could with this, but I don't want to assume too much. But we will definitely, that is something that we will try on our journey with trying to do some of these new products and stuff. And we'll try it one day and see if you can do the iron-on method with it. I'm sure you can. But I'm not, you guys know me, wrinkles don't bother me. I got them on my face, so it doesn't bother me to have them on my projects. Right there. I just want to make sure I got it down far enough so it's kind of even on there. And I'm just going to put that on there like that. What's nice about this rice paper, like I said, I've never used it. It's nice and thick, and it seems like it won't tear like your normal decoupage paper or your napkins. So I'm sure a lot of you guys, I know you have. I've watched a lot of people use the rice papers. I just never have. And so this is all new for me. I think Crafty Queen, I think you, young lady, I think you've used the rice paper. I think I've seen you use it maybe. I know Kristy has and stuff. So I've seen a lot of people use it. I just never have. Here we go. I've done a lot with napkins and stuff, but just not this rice paper. So matching wrinkles, yeah. Oh, you collect owls? I do too. Yeah, I haven't tried it, but look at it. It's thick. Look, see? Can you hear that? It's thick. It's thick. I wonder if you can wet it and tear the edges like you do paper and napkins, you know, when you don't want a perfectly straight edge on something. I bet you can. We're going to try here in just a minute when we get this on. We'll try to see if we can wet the edge and tear it just a little bit and check that out. So, but anyway, it's Friday. I'm also in another event on Friday. It's our Friday favorites that I try to go on a couple times a month. But they are on every Friday. It's with Kippy from Kippy at Home and Shanna and a lot of other people. There's a lot of people in that group now. We are doing organizations tips. And I don't know what I'm doing yet because I'm the most unorganized person. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I haven't decided what I want to do for organizing. I was thinking about organizing my stencils, showing you guys how I store all my stencils. Maybe something like that. But I haven't figured out for sure what I want to do. That is on there, and that is on there good. And then I bet you should probably put a top coat on there, and then that's what seals it with the varnish. But for the sake of time, we might not do that. But I want to see if, let me see, is there any water in that? No. Let's put some water in our little brush here. And let's see if it tears like your napkins and your regular papers and stuff. Do my ribbon things. Yeah, I probably should. All my ribbons are put up. I already have them all. I do my ribbon on cardboard, but I've done them all. I don't have any. I guess I could go buy some more ribbon. So anyway, this is just a water pencil pen. Use it with watercolors, but I usually keep one here to kind of do my napkins and stuff like that. So see, I just got that edge wet. Yeah, it tears. It tears. It's kind of fibery when it tears like that. I guess it feels fibery. So, but just get it wet. You got to use a little more water than you do like when you're doing a napkin or paper, because this is a little bit thicker. But yeah, see, it's just tearing off of there. So you can still tear with the rice paper. A lot of you guys are probably saying, Kristy, we already know all this, but I didn't know it. So yeah, now let's see how good. Okay, so we know that it tears with the water. Let's check out sanding it. Right, oh, that brush, that needs a new piece of sandpaper. This does too, but I'm going to use it anyway. Let's see if, yeah, sanding it tears it too. So it works just like regular paper, you guys. And like I said, I've seen a lot of people use it. I guess since I don't use it, I just didn't pay a lot of attention. Look at that. That's cute. That is cute like that. So let's set this over here. Well, you know what? Should I put a coat on top? I don't know. I just feel like it's on there good, and I just kind of want to leave it. I'll probably just spray it. That's what I usually do with my stuff, is just spray it with some sealer right there. So I'm going to sit him right over here, and let's get these started. Now, like what I like to do with these is I tape them together. It makes it a little easier to paint or stain or whatever you want to do with them. I just feel like it makes it easier with them attached like that. Look at my tape's about gone. I have another roll over here. But just kind of holds them together so that when you're staining them, it makes it a little easier, I think. But you do you. Now this antique wax here is just about all gone. So I'm just going to pour some out here on the lid. And we may end up just tossing it when we're done. And I'm just going to grab this rag that I have down here. And we're just going to put it on with this. Just like that. And make a big mess. So, because I don't want it super dark, but I don't want it real light either. You know. So, there we go. But yeah, I think they're going live on the 2. Kristy, that would be awesome for Friday because I struggle with stencil and napkin organization. You don't want to see where I keep my napkins. I'm just kidding. I have this big box that you might be able to see it in the camera. It's actually right there. It has poinsettias on it and it has a lid on it. It was a Christmas box that last year, not this last year, but the year before, my mom wrapped all of our, put all of our Christmas sock type stuff. Instead of giving us a Christmas sock, she gave us a box. And I keep all of my napkins laid in there because the lid, it doesn't come off. It folds over. Well, maybe I'll show that to you guys on Friday. Maybe that's a good idea. I can show you guys that on Friday. But I keep, and you probably could get them cheap right now. But see how I just can kind of bend that over and get the edges? And they're still hooked together. And I'm kind of getting 2 with 1. And it just makes, it's a little easier for me. I don't know if, you know, you do you. If you don't find this easier or you find this kind of a pain in the butt, don't do it that way. But that's just how I have found that that's a little bit easier. Now, on my ends where they're cut, I have a lot of trouble with, you know, you really got to get a lot of this antique wax on there. So I'm just going to take this brush right here and get these edges and get a whole bunch of paint on them or a bunch of that wax on there and then just kind of wipe it off, you know, because otherwise you're sitting here and you're trying to get in those cut edges and it usually pulls on your rag or whatever you're using. I like to use staining brushes a lot. Or not staining brushes, staining pads. I get them at Arbor Freight. I like to use those a lot. But yeah, sometimes you've got to, it'll grab a hold of those little edges and make a mess. So I didn't do the very edges here. Now see, it's coming apart because I manipulated it around so much. But I didn't do this outside edge here. So I'll get that, but in this side here. But that's just a little easier for me just to tape them together like that and just helps hold them in place if you use enough tape right there. So I'm going to put this lid back on here. Set that over there. Yeah, I like that. You're new to the rice paper too? I swear I thought I saw you using some the other day. Maybe I didn't. I might have dreamed it. I watch a lot of replays because I work midnights, you guys. So I'm not, a lot of times when you guys are live during the day or when you are live in the evenings, you know, during the day I'm sleeping. And then of an evening I have some very, very busy kids and spending time with my husband. So a lot of times at work, I will watch replays. And I swear, I thought you did the other day. Maybe not. Must be, well, you would know, right? No, you're lying to me, right? Crazy person. I'm a crazy person. Okay, so I'm going to put these on here like this. Now I'm going to take the little finger things, put them in opposite ends like that. Now see, these are the exact same size as my board here. Okay, but I want to put it, here's what I'm going to do. Okay, on this side, see I have those little inch marks, the ruler marks. I'm going to take the lowest one, the one that's up the highest. And when I put this on here, I'm going to throw it over there first. When I put this on here, I'm going to line it up with those tish marks or those marks right there. I'm going to do the same down there. So basically, I'm going to have a little bit of a lip over. You know what I'm saying? Right there. So that way I have something to judge it with. So I'm just going to put a bead of glue right down here on this. Okay. And right there. I don't want to put so much glue that it leaks through. Okay, obviously. So I'm just doing it just kind of as something to help me so I know that I'm putting it on straight and even across there. Okay. Do the same thing down here. So I'm going to put a bead of glue here. And like I said, don't put a bunch of glue because you don't want it to seep over on your project on the other side. That would kind of stink a little bit if that happened. And let's push that down on there. Just like that. So that way they're pretty even on there. See that? Isn't that pretty? I think that's pretty. Now I'm just gonna leave it over like this. Okay? I'm gonna let it hang over. All right. Now I need to figure out. Now see this glass thing here? I can kind of use it as a guide. So I can put that at 11, and this is at about 1 1/4. Okay. So if I'm at 1 1/4, and so I put 1 inch off there, a little bit more. So about 1 1/8 is where I'm going to put that, and I'm going to make sure that I want it straight. So I'm going to flip this over right like this. Okay. And I'm just going to eyeball this side right here. Okay. So what I need to do is I'm just going to put a little bead, a little thing of glue here. You guys can see I'm thinking this through in my head as we're doing it. Right here. Actually, I'm going to hold it like this. I'm going to put that back about right there and go about right like that. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. That's all I can do. Now, before I push down, I'm going to look on this side and try to get it as straight and square as I possibly could. Now, if I had a square sitting here, I could lay it in there and make sure that my corners are pretty square. But these are paint sticks, and they're probably not completely straight anyway. Now, see that gap through there? I'm okay with that. I think that won't matter. If that bothers you that there's a gap there, you could take a paint stick and cut it to perfectly that size and glue it in there so that you don't have that gap. But that gap does not bother me, so I'm not going to make a big fuss about it. So I'm going to put some glue right here and some glue right here, just like that. Okay, now my gripper's up there, so I'm going to have it back down here. I'll lay this back in its spot right there and put that about right there. I'm thinking that's pretty darn close. I'm going to do this and see if it looks like it's pretty close by my eye. Looks pretty good that way. I'm going to double check here. Yep, looks good. So I'm going to push it down. I'm just going to go ahead and push this down right there. Now look at that. Now see, I think that's cute. That's a cute little fun sign. And it's just decoupage paper, and it looks like or rice paper, and it looks like, you know, a beautiful painting that you have sitting up somewhere or something. Now we could put I don't know what I want. I think I might want to just lean it type of thing like that. I don't know that I would want to hang it. I'm probably going to put it on like a plate stand. And my plate stands are all downstairs. Yes. So I'm probably going to just like put it on like a plate stand and set it somewhere. And since I'm doing that, I will probably put something on the back. I'll put some paper on the back, or I might paint something on the back, and I'll do the back of these. But I'll probably just have it sitting like this. I'm not going to hang it somewhere. So I think it's cute. Easy, fast, quick. Cheap little paint. So there's Tammy. Hey, Tammy. How are you from Crafty Peep? Hello, hello. I kind of like it too, you guys. We've got about 7 minutes. Let's look at this thing again. Okay. Now see how it has, it's chunky, but where I rubbed it in, it did kind of frost it a little bit. You guys, next time that I go live, I will have the answers on exactly how you're supposed to use that stuff, because obviously I did not do it right. So that's me though. I just wanted to try it. So we shall see. So we did this cute little winter scene. And like I said, it says Merry Christmas right there. You will never see that. Nobody will even pay any attention to that because that's cute. Now we could take some of the snow paste, and I don't know if we should do it or not. Why not? Let's do it. Let's put some snow paste. Let's get us a little guy here. And let's put some snow paste down here along this bottom here a little bit. I'm not going to put it on real thick. I'm just going to kind of put a thin layer of it on. And just to add some texture here. Now see, I've got words right here. So I don't want to cover up the words. So I'm just going to kind of go right up to it. And this stuff is real thick too. I'm thinking that ice stuff, that I'm just supposed to do it thinner. I don't know. I need to watch the videos, you guys. I'm sorry about that, but I saw some really cool things with it, so I know that it works. Just you got to know how to do it. And I thought, yeah, how hard can it be? Right? And it probably isn't hard. I'm probably just missing something. Now, see, I covered up a little bit of that word. That's all right. It's okay. Let's see if I can scrape some of that off of the top of that word there. There we go. I don't know. Maybe I should have not put the snow down here, but I think I like it actually. See that? So it just kind of is adding a little texture to my project here. Let's spin this around here real quick and get some in here. And you don't have to do like a whole big thing down here. You could just put it in a couple spots, you know. I'm going to go all the way across this bottom here because I already went most of the way across the bottom. But I think I might just touch in a couple spots on up throughout the rice paper, this picture, you know, just to add so it looks like there's some snow in a few other places. See that? I think that looks pretty good. Just kind of, just a little bit of something there. And then see, like, just kind of maybe just a few little spots just to add some texture up in here. Maybe on that mountain a little bit is probably where I should have put it. Kind of like up in here. I don't know. Now I'm looking at it, I'm thinking maybe I should have just left it alone. You ever do that? You keep going and messing with stuff, and then you're like, oh, I should have just left that alone. No, I think it looks good. We'll keep messing with it. Right? It's just a craft. So don't make a big deal about things when things don't exactly turn out the way that you want them to, or the way you think that they should have looked, because it's just a craft. And you know, it's the fact that you did it yourself. You did it on, you know, for you know, you took the time and the effort and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna stop messing with that. But I don't think that looks bad. See there? And I kind of got them in a line up here. So I need to just kind of stagger some right along here. But anyway, you guys, I got 2 minutes. You guys, make sure you go check out Michelle with Design and Vine. Her information is up in my description. Make sure you follow the Crafty Creators community. And the links are up in my description also. If you want to look at anything on the Decoupage Queen or on this TC Decor place, there's a link on my link tree on my page. My link tree is also up in the description. So I think that looks kind of cool. So anyway, so go check all that stuff out. We finished up this fun little project right here, and I showed you my unboxing, and we kind of did this thing here, which I'm going to play with it a little bit more. It seems a little white to me. I think I need to make it a little bit antiqued a little bit, the snow a little bit lighter, or a little bit dirtier. Dirtier is the word I'm looking for, but I'm going to have to let it dry. So I'm going to leave it alone and look at it later. But we did this fun little project here, and we did this, and I appreciate you guys all coming on and visiting with me and all that kind of fun stuff. And I will be on again Friday, and again Sunday is the Stencil Soul Sister event, so make sure you check that out. But let's go over and check out Michelle, you guys. So you guys have a great evening and an even better tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys later. Might take me a minute to click off because it's underneath my help button. I don't know what I do with my pencil. Where did I set my pencil so I could hit the end? I'll just try. You guys have a great night. See, it just keeps pulling the chat up. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Let me see. Here's my pencil. See you guys later. Don't know why it does that. Oh my goodness. This is too funny. This is like a major end of video. Blooper. You guys get to see me up close and personal here. Let's see. I can't get it to end. Dun, da, da. Let's see.